Welcome back everyone to another episode from AmPro Engineering. This is going to be part one of the Traxxas Bronco interior build. I know many of you out there have been dying for this. Trust me, nobody has wanted this done more than me. So in this episode, we're going to start by just going over the parts and the options. Part two, we're going to talk about the detailing, and then part three, we'll install it. So let's just get going. So to build the interior, you're going to need that. You're going to need those. Going to need that, probably that. You might need this. I think you're going to need that. And this. So the main interior bucket, as you can see here, comes in two flavors. This is the automatic version, so all you have is the transfer case. You've got a gas and brake pedal. The manual version does have your clutch, brake, and auto, as well as the shifter. This comes with the parts that you're going to need to attach to the front of the chassis and to attach to the rear of the chassis. Remember that all the part numbers and all the options are going to be in the description of all three videos. This is the rear panel. This little guy is going to fit right here. Next we have both door panels. This comes in one order, and these are going to drop in like so. Okay, these two parts here are the steering column and the arm to allow the steering wheel to actually spin. This goes in this orientation right here. This set is a number of the detail parts necessary for the dash. So we have the steering wheel, we have three shifters, the transfer case, the actual stick shift, and the column shift for the automatic. So depending on which interior you use, you won't use one of those. You have the turn signal stalk, window cranks, door handle pulls. For the automatic version, you have the shift selector right there that you can see. You have the horn button for the steering wheel and the main steering wheel. Here we have the main dash. This will come in the ultra high detail that you're seeing here. It will also come in a basic nylon version. The nylon version is going to lack a lot of the detail necessary. So a number of the holes will need to be cleaned out in preparation for the installation of the corresponding parts. You're also going to lack all of the holes on top of the dash simply because of the resolution of the nylon dash. And this set right here is kind of a complex one. These are all the detail pieces necessary for this dash. You have the main instrument cluster. These are currently all clear because they are going to be capable of being backlit. You have the dash inlay panel for the glove box door, the trim panels, and we'll go over all these individual pieces here. And you do have also the badges for the dash. Then you have all the little knobs right here and the vents. So there are three vents. They are all adjustable when you place them into their corresponding holders. And the fourth dash vent is attached to the trim panel. So all these pieces are what you are going to need to build this interior if you choose. Now there are certain components like this rear panel that's really quite basic. So if you don't want to do that to save a few dollars, that is absolutely an option. This higher end dash here can have its price halved by going down to the nylon variant. Again, you're going to lack some of the detail, but you're also going to save half of the money for this purchase. The vast majority of the cost is going to be the interior, and then we do have the roll bar, which goes at the rear. Now, I've had a number of people complain that the roll bar is in the wrong place, and my answer to them is no, it isn't. Because although if this was a real truck, the roll bar would be right here, this is not a real truck, and this roll bar is providing a much more necessary function, which is the rear body mount. So that is why this roll bar is in its current location. If I were to have made the roll bar go over here and still had the body mount, you're looking at $100 plus roll bar due to the quantity of material. So there's a little give and take here. I also do plan on doing a single piece dash, which would eliminate all of these parts and this part here, and potentially the steering column and steering rod, and that will drop probably about $100 or more off the cost of this interior. As of this moment, I haven't really considered doing a lower end version of this here because a number of other companies have developed interiors for the Bronco at better price points. So if you are interested in something that costs a little less, I haven't done much consideration on making a lower end one just yet. Anyway, stay tuned. The next video will go over all the detailing of these components. And in the last video, we will slap this thing into my Bronco, finally and get that thing all finished up. Again, all the part numbers are in the description. Everything will become available after the final video of the full installation is complete, so that everything is fully validated. So stay tuned, and thank you all so much for watching.